It's music day! Hooray! I'm your friend, Teacher Davis. I'm here near the music tree where Snaky likes to hang out at the top of the music tree. And of course, I'm with Dougie the doggy, and I've got Berber the bird, and of course, the one and only friend who tells me what songs I should be playing for you. It's PoPo the polar bear. Yes, PoPo, we're going to sing some songs that you're going to pick. Yes, I know, PoPo. The first thing I always have to do is say, hello, hello. Not just say it, I've got to... Yep, I've got to sing it. Today, I'll sing it with the ukulele. Can you say ukulele? That's right. Here's the ukulele. Kind of like a small guitar, except most guitars have 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ukuleles have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strings. I've got to make sure all strings are in tune, meaning the strings are not too loose and not too tight, that they'll sound just right. So I'll grab my tuner, my little electronic tuner. I put it on this part called the headstock. That's the headstock. I've got the neck here. Here's the neck. And the body is sitting in my lap. And I'll turn my tuner on. Before I say hello, hello, PoPo. Before I say hello, hello, I've got to see if the strings are ready. That's the G. That string is called G. Looks good on my tuner. Next string is called C, as in cat. I'm just tuning the tuning knob just a little bit to get it in tune. There it is, that's C. The next string is called E, like elephant. And I'm just making sure I'm checking my tuner. I don't want to wind the tuning knob too much because then the string gets so tight it can break. I don't want to break a string. The last string is called A, as in apple. I've got all my strings tuned. G, C, E, A. G, C, E, A. My dog has fleas, my dog has fleas. When I say it like that, if my ukulele matches, I know I'm in tune and I'm ready to say hello, hello. It's time to sing some songs. Yeah. Hello, hello. You can sing along. Hello, hello. It's time to play some songs. Hello, hello. You can play along. You can play by clapping. You can clap your hands. 1, 2, 3. Wiggle and shake. Move to the beat. Clap your hands. 1, 2, 3. Wiggle and shake. Move like a monkey. Hello, hello. It's time to sing some songs. Yeah. Hello, hello. You can sing along. Take a look around at all of our friends. Lift up your handy hand, wavy wave to them. Hey buddies, take a look around. These are wonderful friends. Lift up your handy hand, wavy wave to them. You can wave to friends out there, friends here, and Dougie the doggy. Can you say anything? Not peekaboo. We've been saying hello. Hello, hello. It's time to play some songs. Yippee! Hello, hello. You can play along. I'm your friend, Teacher Davis. It's music day. Hooray! Come on. No, not peekaboo. Please, you gotta say hello, hello to our friends. No hello? Oh, no, that's rude. Hey, we said hello, hello to our friends with the ukulele. Maybe we'll get to play it a little later, PoPo? Oh, that'll be good. What are we doing now? Oh, Berber has a song that Berber wants to hear. Let me put the ukulele down and see what Berber wants to hear today for Music Day. Oh, that'll be a fun song to play with our friends if they like playing games. Okay, I've got it, Berber. I've got it. Berber, well, she wants to hear animal, animal. Oh, I love playing this game. It's so great to play this game. Thanks for the suggestion, Berber. What a great game. What I do is I make a sound and see if you can tell me what animal it is. Then, after that, it'll be your turn to make the sound. Since animals have such unique, one-of-a-kind, and special sounds. So thanks, Berber. For this song, should I get the guitar ready? PoPo says I should get the guitar ready before we play the game. Animal, animal. Well, here's my beautiful red guitar right here. And just like with the ukulele, it won't take too much time. I have to grab the tuner and I have to tune all the strings. Do you remember how many strings I said are on most guitars? If you said 6, you are right. Most guitars have 6 strings. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 strings. So let me make sure every string sounds like it should. That's the E string. See, I'm touching the tuning knob. Just like on the ukulele, I've got a headstock. I've got the neck. I've got the tuning knobs. That's the A string. So E string was the first one. You always have to tune your instruments because even if you leave it alone for a day, the weather, it can be cold, it can be hot, that can change your strings even just a little bit. So you always want to tune up before you play the next day. So that was A as an apple. Oh, I got to tune that D up a little bit here. That's a D as in dinosaur. The next string is G as in grapes. Next string is B like banana. I gotta tune it up a little bit. And the last string is also an E, just it sounds a little higher. There we go. E, A, D, G, B. Oh, there it goes. That was a little weird. Okay, and there's E. We've got all 6 strings. E, A, D, G, B, E. Play a song called Animal, Animal. I think we'll start with you, Berber. What is that? It's a bird. So we know that birds go tweet, tweet. Woof, woof, woof. What is that? It's a dog. So we know the dogs go woof, 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 woof. What is that? It's a cat. So we know the cats go meow, meow. What is that? It's a frog. So we know that frogs go you can hop like a frog. It's an animal, an animal. We hear animals. It's an animal, an animal. We love animals. Here are some more. What is that? It's a horse, of course. So we know that horses go. What is that? It's a sheep. I hope it's not driving a Jeep. So we know that sheep go. What is that? It's a dog. So we know the ducks go. Ooh, what is that? It's a cow. So we know the cows go. Ooh, it's an animal, an animal. We hear animals. Yeah, it's an animal, an animal. We love animals. Ooh, yeah, it's an animal, an animal. We hear animals. Yeah, yeah. It's an animal, an animal. We love animals. Check this out, check this out. What is that? It's a snake. So we know that snakes go. What is that? It's an elephant. So we know elephants go. animal, animal for Berber who wanted to hear animal, animal. Did you know all those animal sounds? Were you able to make all those animal sounds? I think there were like 10 in that song. We could do a lot more. That song could go on forever and ever and ever. But I think that's pretty good for today. And were you happy, Berber? I think we did enough animal sounds. Is that okay? Oh, Berber says that's okay. Okay, well, thank you, Berber. That means, guess what? We get to do another song that PoPo wants us to do for you. What are we doing now? Oh, that is a great idea. Thank you, PoPo. To do that song, I'll need to take off my rings. I'll put them right there. And I'll have to grab my drum. Not just any drum. This is a drum called a Gembe drum. Now, Gembe starts with the letter D. It is spelled D-J-E-M-B-E. Actually, you know what? I'll just put it on the marker board since I'm going to need this marker board anyway. But I want you to know about this special drum. It's such a great drum. It sometimes comes, like this, very small, or sometimes you can get them bigger. I like this small one. I can bring it from place to place, and it's just very easy to carry around. But I do have a big djembe drum too. But here's the word djembe. D, that's capital D, J-E-M-B-E. There's djembe. Now, the thing is, we don't really pronounce the D. We kind of pronounce it with the J, so it has a j sound. So even though we're saying djembe, if you were to spell it on paper or on a chalkboard, it will start with the letter D. So this kind of drum is called a djembe. Djembe. So that's what I'm going to play for this song. Well, PoPo, to do this song, I'm going to have to let our young musicians out there know that no matter what instrument you want to play, knowing about notes is so important. So we should go over some notes that they'll be able to read when they're going to read music. So for our note dance song today, let's do some of the most popular notes our friends need to know, PoPo. We'll start with a note that I'm going to draw on the marker board as our friends get ready. And if you have an instrument, feel free to use your instrument for the note dance. You could also have a drum like me or another kind of drum. You could use a tambourine, bell, shaker, anything you want, but try to just follow along with me because we're going to do a couple notes today. The first one looks like this. This is a dot and a stem on top, and we call this a quarter note. You can say quarter note, quarter note. When I count to the number 4, we're going to play these 4 times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 quarter notes right there. So we're going to play that kind of note. It's a quarter note. And then let's have some fun and do this other note today, PoPo. I like this other note because this is one where our friends really have to pay attention. Hope my friends can read what I wrote here. It's kind of messed it up a little bit, but it's a whole note. Kind of looks like an egg. It's the shape of an oval, right? But it's a whole note. W-H, that's an H, O-L-E, a whole note. Now, I still count to the number 4, but with a whole note, you only play on the number 1. The rest of the time, you don't play. So if I was to do the same thing as I did just a moment ago, go 1, 2, 3, 4. See? I still counted, but I only played on the number 1. Hey, Dougie, do me a big favor, please. Hold this so our friends hopefully can see that. Those are our 2 notes we're going to play today. We're going to try a quarter note. We're going to quarter notes, I should say. We're going to try some whole notes on any instrument you want. If you don't have an instrument, that's okay. You still got your hands to clap the notes, or you got your feet to stomp your notes, or you can drum your knees. Just be gentle with your knees, please. Or you can drum on your tummy. You can do that. You can do all kinds of things to keep up with us and find the beat with these notes. Oh, I better grab the djembe. I'm so excited. I'm going to turn on my lights. Hopefully my friends can see my lights. And then put the djembe here so it's off the ground so you can hear the sound coming out of the sound hole. That's why I don't want to put it down on the ground because then you won't be able to hear the sound as well. Oh, I'm ready. Get ready. It's called the No Dance. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ma, this is the No Dance. Warming up. This is the No Dance. Today ready or your hands ready or your feet ready, we're going to play to the number 4. We're going to play quarter notes, and we're going to play on every number. So see if you can keep up with me. I'll try not to go too fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. What do we do now? We repeat it. We go back to the number 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See, you just did a lot of quarter notes. This is the note dance. Woo! This is the note dance. Let's practice our whole notes. Yeah, we gotta practice whole notes. This is the note dance. Let's practice our whole notes. Listen carefully and follow me. Now remember, we're playing this note now. I'm still going to count to 4. Please count with me, but only play whatever you got on the number 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See, a whole note lasts for 4 beats, and then we start over with the number 1 again when we get to 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and see, isn't that good? This is the note dance. We're playing quarter notes and we're playing whole notes. This is a note dance. Let's practice one more time again, my friends. Listen carefully and follow me. Now let's have some fun. Now you know your quarter notes and your whole notes. Let's practice like this. Let's do quarter notes, whole note. Quarter notes, whole note. Let's try to do that. Just try to keep up with me, but it's going to change every 4. So it's going to be a lot of fun. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whole note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do that pattern again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whole note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whole note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See, pretty nice. That is the note dance. Today we played quarter notes and we played whole notes. Hooray! Woohoo! What fun with our djembe. I hope you were having fun out there with any instrument that you had, or just using your hands or stomping or jumping. You could jump those too. Just to remember to keep on the beat. Playing an instrument is all about, well, it's a lot of it is about, not all about, but a lot of it is about keeping on the beat, keeping the rhythm, whether it's really fast, really slow, somewhere in between. So that was good. I hope we can do that lesson again in the future. Oh yeah, time for one more song. Oh, okay, what are we doing? Oh, I didn't know your friend was here. You always have a friend come by, PoPo. PoPo has a friend here. That's right, not just Berber. This is another kind of bird. This is a bird from the beautiful continent and the country and land of Australia. That's right, from the land that they say they call it the land down under. This is where, Australia is where we see kangaroos, and we see koalas, and we see this bird called the Kookaburra. Well, you're a very interesting bird. He lives in the Australian jungle. It's basically, where there's a lot of foliage, a lot of green trees and green bushes. So they call the Australian jungle, they call the Australian jungle the bush. So that's why you hear him being the king of the bush. He's like the king of the jungle in Australia. But I wonder, you must have a fierce roar like a lion or like a tiger, since you are the king of the Australian bush. Let's hear your mighty roar. Don't scare anybody. You might even scare me. That sound, that sounds like laughter. That doesn't sound very scary. Oh, that doesn't sound like a lion or a tiger. That sounds very silly. Well, we could still sing about you, Kookaburra. That's a pretty cool sound. And we'll put you right here. And you know what? Since you're visiting and you're PoPo's friend, we'll sing a song for you, a famous song from Australia. I'll pick up the ukulele. And you can play any instrument or dance around if you want. Since we're going to sing the Kookaburra song. You might know it. And you can go, ha, 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 just like the Kookaburra. Ha, 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 ha. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra, how happy life can be. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra, how happy life can be. Yeah, you must be happy in the gumdrop tree. Wait a minute. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, eating all the gumdrops he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, save some there for me. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, eating all the gumdrops he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, save some there for me. Well, wait a minute. Now you're getting a little silly. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, counting all the monkeys he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, that's not a monkey. That's me. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, counting all the monkeys he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, that's not a monkey. That is me. What? Oh, Kookaburra, this is way too silly. Kookaburra sat on a rusty nail. He got a boo-boo in his tail. Ow! Cry, Kookaburra, cry, Kookaburra. Oh, how life can be. I guess you were getting too silly. Kookaburra sat on a rusty nail. He got a boo-boo in his tail. Ow, ow. Cry, Kookaburra, cry, Kookaburra, oh, how life can be. I'm sorry to hear that, Kookaburra. Yeah, I mean, I was a little upset that you were eating all the gumdrops and making me a monkey, like you're counting me with all the monkeys in Australia, but I really feel bad for you. I didn't want you to sit on that rusty nail. Are you feeling better, Kookaburra? Please say something. Well, he's making a sound. I guess he's feeling okay again. Well, we'll say, Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra, how happy life can be. Woo! How happy life can be. Woo! How happy life can be. Woo! How happy life can be. Yay, that's for you, Kookaburra, you silly bird, you. Very nice. Well, that was a lot of fun with our friends. Yes, PoPo. Oh, it is time to sing the thank you song. You're right. We have to thank our friends for watching and doing all the fun things we did today. We made animal sounds and we did our notes on the Gembe Drum with our friends, quarter notes, whole notes, and then we ended our day with singing about our Australian friend, the Kookaburra. But now, we don't want to say goodbye yet. We want to say thank you. Thank you for having fun with me. Thank you. Woo! Now we're happy and healthy. Thank you for having fun with me. Whoa, thank you. Stay healthy and happy. Big smile, goo goo gaga. We got to sing and play and move and dance today. Though we have to go. Oh, I was like, remember, music helps you grow, and your brain don't leave on without it. Thank you. For now, we'll say goodbye. Toodles, poodles, eat your spinach and noodles. Thank you. We'll see you again, my friends, next time. Yay! Thanks so much for having fun with us. We hope you learned something. We hope you stay healthy and happy. And a lot of that will be due to hopefully having music in your life. We can't wait for you to be with us for another Music Day Hooray! So we hope your family has fun and subscribes to our channel and does all that fun stuff so we can send your family updates for you to tune in to another Music Day Hooray! Well, thank you, friends. PoPo and I and the gang, we'll see you next time.